Now I'll just welcome people in the door and wait until you're ready to come back. And and if I have to, I'll.
Alright, we're live.
Okay. And if I have to, I'll at least set up the pool and whatnot for the match. First match.
Alright. I will help share it out while I'm out.
Tonight's episode of BMWF Renegades. This time we're doing the Renegades versus Dark Destiny versus Chaos Elite. Hey Alicia, welcome to the stream. Just waiting for more people to trickle in and sharing things out.
With the devil, greeted this sound for some to fear. from the middle. The promise to stay in the crowd. Speak your mind, the truth will set you free. Close your eyes, 'cause you're on top of the wish list. Nothing you can hide, you don't wanna be. Lying through the teeth of a nervous smile. This game isn't played the same. On your game. It's a lie, it's another lie, it's another lie, it's a lie, it's another lie. Say it and repeat it. Keep it in your head. Think you keep a secret, and two of them are dead. Think you keep a secret, and two of them are dead. Speak your mind, the truth will set you free. Close your eyes, 'cause you're on top of the wish list. Nothing you can hide, you don't wanna be. Lying through the teeth of a nervous smile. This game isn't played the same. On your game. On your game.
Hey, Patty, welcome to the stream. Almost done sharing it out. Atticus has to finish a few things and then we will get started. So I'm just working on my part of the show. Getting the poll and getting the match set up for our first matchup.
You can get started on stuff.
Oh, I know. Oh, I understand. I'm just still, I need to finish sharing on Discord. Almost done with that.
Close that door, babe.
Okay.
Alright. I think I've got all the Skype shit covered, so I'll just...
Almost done with Discord. Just got a couple more spots.
Azrael, I'm gonna find you whether you're here or not. You ready?
Okay, now I just gotta put the poll in the chat and then we can get started.
Look at her putting polls up again that aren't mine.
Shut up.
Anyway, while she's doing that, I'll go over the card. Starting us off tonight, representing the Chaos Elite, we got Jose Blanco and Brandon Cuevas taking on Dark Destinies, Andy Price and Austin Bagwell, and the Renegades, JW Calver and Mad Outlaw. After that, we got a triple threat pin sub-elimination match between Evil Shulky representing the Renegades, Kasara Utaker representing Dark Destiny, and Empress Alicia making her debut here in BMWF representing the Chaos Elite. After that, we got Killian Utaker who's Killian on?
Killian. Oh, Killian's with Chaos Elite.
Yeah, Killian's with Chaos Elite. Joshua was with
Renegades
and
Carmella.
Anska is with Dark Destiny.
Yep.
Lissa and Samantha representing the Chaos Elite taking on Miki and Andrea representing Dark Destiny taking on Carmella Springheel and Rebel Outlaw representing the Renegades. Kyle Young representing Dark Destiny taking on AJ representing Chaos Elite, and Michael Nightwalker representing the Renegades. Angelina Devereaux versus Melina and Tiffany Sky. Melina on Chaos Elite, Angelina
Dark Destiny
on
with
Dark
Asuka.
Destiny with Anska, and Tiffany Sky with on the Renegades alongside her husband JW Caliber. Also, you need to change Tiffany's last name to Tiffany Sky Caliber at some point, babe. Remember that.
Yeah, I have to do that in the game, but I when I posted the card, I did Tiffany S. Caliber.
Yeah. Anyway, for our main event, well, our semi-main event, we got one more match outside of Universe after this one. Jake Bagwell representing the Renegades taking on TJ Toad representing Chaos Elite versus Leon Young representing Dark Destiny.
Yep.
And you said there's one more match outside of Universe?
Yes, we in our deathmatch arena. It will be an Iron Woman match, pin sub only, between Jade Bagwell of Dark Destiny, Jen Richards of Chaos Elite, and Whisper Bagwell of the Renegades.
You ready then?
Yep.
Alright. So Austin and Andy will be coming out first.
Representing Dark Destiny, at 5'8", weighing 242 pounds, from Auckland, New Zealand, he is the Chaos Striker, Andy Price. And his tag team partner, at 6'1", weighing 250 pounds, from Austin, Texas, Austin Bagwell.
I can feel it as the blood pours out of me. The ground is soaking on my guilt and natural feet. The sky is haunted by the ghost of our beliefs. Scream
Hey, Brandon.
Hey Brandon, welcome to the stream. Just in time, you are the first matchup of tonight, alongside Jose. Yep, just in time. You're all should be making your entrances right after this.
Angels fall. I was surprised at just how natural it was for me to take a left came so much easier than I would think. The light is fading from your eyes, but I can
This
see.
matchup will be inside Hell in a Cell. 2 out of 3 falls, pin only. In this matchup.
Like I told Kelly earlier, ironically, Chaos Elite is another faction I started over in BTW. That Jose took over eventually.
Guess he can be a good leader too. And our next team, representing the Chaos Elites, at 6'9", weighing 275 pounds, from Newark, New Jersey, the rebellious soldier, Brandon Cuevas, and his tag team partner, 5'11", weighing 240 pounds, from Jersey City, New Jersey, the masochist, Jose Blanco. Hey Celeste, welcome to the stream, sweetie.
Welcome in Duality.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome. This is Blood Moon Wrestling Federation. We are on round 1 with our second trifecta of factions for faction games. Sit back and enjoy the show. Hope you enjoy the content for tonight. And last but not least, representing the Renegades, at 5'10", weighing 235 pounds, from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, he's the Dirty South Outlaw, J.W. Caliber, and his tag team partner, at 6'6", weighing 260 pounds, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, he's the Wild One, the Last Train Robber, the Mercenary, Wild Matt Outlaw.
As stated previously, this is our second wave of teams for the first round. We had the first 3 teams, Wolves Den, CNA Corp, and Dark Knights, all have their fights last Friday. As stated before, every team in this faction war will fight at least twice, with the top 4 teams in points moving on to the next round.
Okay, as I said before, we are inside Hell in a Cell. 2 out of 3 falls, pin only, as Wild Matt Outlaw double handed choke slam on Austin. Grappled from behind by Brandon. Uppercut to the back of Andy's head. Lock up. Drops Andy with the snake eyes. Jose gets whipped out of the ring by Wild Matt to the outside, and Wild Matt follows after him. And looks like Brandon just got sent flying out of the ring. JW on the outside, as is Andy. Austin, the only sole person inside the ring. But you can only get the pinfalls inside the ring in this matchup. And now everybody deciding to battle it out on the outside. We've got Andy Price in the forefront with Brandon Cuevas. I believe Jose's just been sent back into the ring, while our other competitors are battling on the right-hand side. Jose, glutton for punishment, jumps back into the fray. Looks like Andy and Brandon focusing on one another at the moment. Brandon with stiff shots sends Andy, slings him onto the floor. And Brandon goes back into the pile of humanity inside the on the right hand side. I didn't see whom, but somebody got busted open. Everybody taking shots at each other. Andy with the uppercut to Brandon. And Jose and Austin battling it out in the center of that pile of people. Now, looks like maybe Brandon and Jose both deciding to focus on Austin Bagwell of Dark Destiny. Uppercut. Yep. Double the brothers, Brandon Cuevas and Jose Blanco, double teaming Austin. And now JW joining in. And Andy turning his attention to Wild Matt Outlaw. And Wild Matt gets slung to the floor. Hey TJ, welcome to the stream. You
What's
are
going
in
on, TJ?
You are in action tonight for the Chaos Elite. Wild Matt focusing on Andy. Uppercut to the face. JW sends Brandon into the cell wall and busts it right through. And as they fight outside the cell, and JW deciding to go up top. Looks like we'll have some fighting up top inside the cell. Oh, Caliber decided to change his mind. Trying to see. JW. Oh, looks like he's on the outside with Brandon. Slinging uppercuts to the face. Thank you. Zooms out too much if you don't control it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you could always
I
control it.
I know. Which button again?
The analog stick.
Okay. That's right. Totally forgot. Anywho, Austin and Brandon. No, that's Wild Matt with the wild. No. Yeah, that's Wild Matt with the wild hair. Punch the face on Austin. And looks like they were fighting on the outside. Wild Matt going back inside the cell as JW picks up where Wild Matt left off. And Austin and JW deciding to go up top, climbing to the top. I see Brandon. Is he gonna join them or no? Yes, he is. pile driver onto the top of the cell, but this is pin 2 out of 3 pin, not 2 out of 3 knockout. Jose focusing, looks like, on JW Caliber, wrenching the arm back and double knees to the spine.
Austin.
Oh, that's Austin?
Yep.
Okay. Caliber, don't get pissed off at me for mistaking you for Austin. I know you're not exactly keen on him.
He's going blind, I tell ya.
Shut up. Whatever. Anywho, well, it's Austin setting up for on Jose. And that stupid super kick of his, where he's so sleepy. Andy with a... oh, someone must have fell off the top. I didn't see whom. JW with the short arm clotheslines on Austin as Andy working over Wild Matt. Oh, that was Brandon that fell off at the top and climbing back up. And Wild Matt gets driven head first on the knee of Andy Price. Suplex on Brandon by JW. Andy with the drop kick to the face of Wild Matt. And Austin working over Jose right now. In the back portion of the top of the cell. Yeah, I had a feeling it was Brandon, TJ, because he was climbing back up as like a glutton for punishment. 18 gauge onto JW Caliber. That would have knocked a JW out had this been including KOs. Stomp on to JW. Boots to the face. Pile driver on Jose by Austin. And Andy wrenches the arm back of Wild Matt Outlaw. And Outlaw making Andy pay for that with the double-handed choke slam. And JW with those short arm clotheslines of his Brandon kipping back up after that. Austin and Jose still focusing on one another. And Jose dangerously close to the edge of the top of the cell. Brandon wailing with the left hands onto JW Caliber. But Caliber is just as much a fighter as anybody else, and he won't go down easy. Now dropping the knees to the thigh muscle of Brandon Cuevas. Up kick to the face of Andy Price by Outlaw. As right behind Brandon and JW, Austin and Jose still battling it out. One-legged Boston Crab onto Andy Price by Wild Matt. Submissions don't mean a damn thing in this match. 2 out of 3 pin only. Up kick to the face from Andy. As Brandon's stomping a mud hole into JW Caliber. Heel DDT into this roof of the cell. Andy with the pile driver on Wild Matt. Kamigoye knee strike to Outlaw. Knee shot to the face. Everybody seems to be sticking with the usual person to focus on, I guess. Oh. cutter onto Brandon by Caliber, and Andy goes after JW and slams him face first and then into a submission.
Someone's gonna have to bust through the top or get their asses back down there if they want to get a pinfall.
Hey, baby girl, welcome to the stream, Andromeda. Good to see you, sweetie. Yeah, it depends on how long it takes for someone to go through the top of the ceiling. Clothesline by JW onto Andy Price. Brandon with the knee lift into the deadlift German suplex onto Austin. JW now working on Andy. Looks like Wild Matt and Jose battling it out now. I guess they decided to change partners like square dancers. Who knew?
I'm just waiting for someone to fall off. That way I can take control of them and drag their ass back to the ring.
Well, you missed Brandon falling off the top of the cage.
Well, they just gotten up there, so I was giving them time to try and do it themselves.
Okay. Matt looks like he just power bombed Jose. Andy working over JW with that chain of maneuvers. Pulling back on the arm.
Come
and
on,
then
Outlaw,
knees to the
put him
back.
through the cell. You bitch.
If it's not dangerous enough for people, Atticus gets bored and annoyed. Knee lift and then into a clothesline on JW from Andy.
Hey, either way, we need to find a winner. So if nobody gets a pin, then we're gonna have to redo this match.
Rematch it, yeah. Anywho, Andy with that Kamagoye knee strike.
Oh,
onto
we're not going to
JW.
rematch it as this. We're just gonna do it at the end of the show as just a regular tag team match without the cell. That way we can have a winner.
Okay. Anywho, we got little over 16 minutes in this.
Oh, hey, somebody fell. Who the fuck was it?
I don't know.
We got JW.
Oh, Austin fell down just now.
Okay, that works.
Of course he would.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Nope. No, well, someone went through the cell wall, but duality, but not the roof. Get Austin to wake his ass up.
Yep.
Come on, Austin, you're on the job, not the time to take a nap. Hey, Lena. Good to see you, sweet girl.
Now drag your happy ass back to the ring, Austin.
How's our wonderful niece doing? And somebody else just fell. So now you just gotta wait for somebody else to go down and deal with Austin, I guess.
And it looks like Caliber's heading that way, so.
Okay.
Babe, no. If you're trying to get it, just there. Keep it.
Fine. And okay. Let's see Brandon. Now I see Wild Mad Outlaw. Come on, go back into the side of the cell, damn it. Well,
Jose and Andy continuing to fight on top.
and that looks like maybe JW at the top, who climbed up top? No, that's Austin.
Austin, yeah.
And while Matt not staying down, he's going to the top too.
I guess they're hell bent on killing each other up there.
I guess.
Either way, as I said earlier, if this ends in a draw, we'll just do it as a one fall to a finish match later on to end the show if we have to.
Okay. And you and Lena, you and your husband, Jeff / Onska, each have your own separate singles matches. So both y'all are on action tonight. Good luck. There we go. Now we can see what the fuck's going on.
Looks like everybody's back up top again.
They just don't want to go back inside and finish the match up.
Yeah, they got 12 minutes, give or take, to fuck around.
TJ says there's good news for you. I don't know what he's talking about. What good news do you happen to have, TJ?
I'm imagining it's about the UFC stuff.
And thanks again for the UFC fight for myself, by the way. Anywho.
I think someone's knocking on the door. I'll be back.
Okay, babe. Don't mind me. Okay, thank you, TJ. I will let him know. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, TJ. Thank you very much. Well, I think whether you are having a match tonight or just showing support for family, it's a pleasure to have you here, Celeste. That's all I care about, you being able to be around and participate as best as possible. Oh, TJ re-signed Sarah as requested.
All right.
Yep, and we're very proud of Andromeda, TJ. So far, the men just want to keep on fighting up at the top of the cell. Pile driver onto Andy, looks like. No, that's Jose. And Austin with that damn super kick of his, making him look like he's so worn out, which I doubt. And that's Wild Matt and Brandon on the left hand side. JW and Andy. Austin and Jose dangerously close to the edge of the roof of the Hell in a Cell. Brandon with a submission on JW. Not going to end the match. Not going to get them the fall. You got 2 out of 3 falls.
If there's no score when time runs out, Alicia, we're going to just rematch it later on at the end of the show as a 1 fall to a finish match between all 3 teams, with the winner getting
the points.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Same points as they would have gotten if somebody it would have won this particular match. The points are still going to be the same. If we have to rematch it later, we'd have to do different steps in order to get a winner. Yeah. Nobody's going to get gypped out of points at all in this battle. No. We just figure out a way to make sure we get a winner between said competitors. Jose and Austin still near the edge of the roof to Hell in a Cell, while Matt still working over Brandon. Deadlift German on JW Caliber by Andy. Less than 8 minutes on the clock in this matchup. Knee lifts to the midsection of Andy Price by Brandon. And looks like Brandon and Wild Matt both had their eyes on whooping Andy Price. And looks like somebody fell off the top of the cell. Because I saw that bar at the...
Babe, can you open the door and let the cat in?
Okay. On in, baby girl. It's okay. Little Miss Onyx needed to get into the room for her to be by her daddy.
And it looks like JW Caliber is down, or no, who is that down there? I think that's Austin.
Yeah, that's Austin. See if you want to try again. If it doesn't work this time, then we're just gonna have to rematch it towards the end of the show.
Oh, it's gonna work.
See,
Outlaw's already trying to follow me around into the ring.
Yay! It's gonna work because I say so.
Not moving this off until he gets his ass back into the ring with it. Okay, good.
Good job, Outlaw. Good job. Because it would be nice if we didn't have to rematch it later. Powerbomb on Austin. Wild Matt with the pin. Kick out at 2. Wild Matt. Hand around the throat. Choke slam straight to hell. Didn't go for the pin. Deciding to do more damage to make sure he could possibly get a successful pinfall attempt. I know, TJ. Finally!
Outlaw sending Austin into the corner.
Knee lift to the face in the corner as Austin drops. And nice power bomb out of the corner. I just don't care for the name alley-oop bomb. That's why I don't call it that. Austin on top was on top of the turnbuckle, fought his way off. Austin with that pile driver.
Onyx is
Go for the pin attempt.
People.
1, 2, 3, and Dark Destiny with their first fall in this matchup. Austin continuing to work on Wild Matt as everybody else battling up top. What's Austin got in mind? Kick the midsection. Goes for that cravat choke of his, but submissions don't fly in here. But it does do, it may do enough damage if he can't, finally, people going through the top of the cell this time. Hands around the throat of Jose. Double-handed chokeslam by Outlaw.
And it's not letting me control the camera, so.
Yeah, now that a fall was scored. Some type of pile driver from Andy on the Wild Man Outlaw. Andy has Jose. Knee shot to the face. Goes for the cover, I believe. Kick out by Jose. Andy. Wait a minute. Looks like Wild Matt, Andy, and Austin now just rolled out of the ring. So Outlaw and Andy Price. But choke in the corner by Outlaw. Jose rolls back into the ring. And Andy going for a submission. Isn't going to help any. But may just wear down Jose enough for somebody to get a pinfall on him. Drop kick from Wild Matt. Back up. Andy set into the corner by Outlaw. Yeah, send it in. Andy dropping to the mat. Now goes after Jose. And the power bomb. Cover. Busted up by Andy Price. Well, I guess y'all are crazy enough to think you won't fall off the top of the cell being that close, Brandon. I don't know. Andy has a hold of Outlaw. Drops him onto his head. Grabbed from behind by Outlaw. Oh, looks like he's got that double trapezius claw on him right now. Jose. I believe that's the end of Reality Brainbuster.
Fin de Mundo, end of the world.
End of the world.
Same finisher that Andromeda uses.
And that pin attempt got busted up. Wow.
If nobody scores a fall here, Austin and Andy will be the winners, I believe, due to being the only... Nope. Jose just scored a fall.
Two-way tie at the moment, and we've got less than 10 seconds.
So we'll have to have a tiebreaker for this match later on between the Chaos Elite
And Dark Destiny.
which will be, as I said, one fall to a finish.
Yep, we will do that at the end of the after the main the bulk of the cards that have been announced already. Chaos Elite had the majority of the bets. Dark Destiny following after. Chaos Elite and Dark Destiny will be having a tiebreaker later on in the evening.
We're gonna try and get through as much of this as possible, but let me know when you're ready for me to start the match.
Okay.
All right.
Jasmine Silky Saban, welcome to Blood and Wrestling Federation. We are having round one, the second trifecta of teams in our triple threat for faction games. Coming out first, Chris Alicia for the Chaos Elite.
Alicia, if you have any entrance information for Kelly to read off for your entrance, just DM it to her on Discord.
Yeah, that I'll best get it that way. Like, if you want me, because I usually say like height, weight, where you hail from, like hometown, that kind of thing. So just DM that for me when you get the chance.
Also, keep in mind, if any of you lose tonight, all teams will fight at least twice in this first round, so you guys still have chances to make up points and all that with another matchup later on.
Coming out for the Renegades at 6'7", weighing 230 pounds, from the pits of hell, Evil Shoki.
Kelly and I will probably post the points for all the teams after every team has at least 5 points before their second matchups, just to make things easier.
Coming out next for the Dark Destiny at 5'6", weighing 130 pounds, from the outer circle of hell, Kasara Utaker.
And I kept writing everything I had to say. Now they wanna shut me up, shut me in, shut me out. Yeah, I'd be mad too if someone made me shut my mouth, but it's different when you never had a voice, when no one ever listened, so you never had a choice, never had a path, only people in your way. Never had a mask over
Some people are scared of Evil Shoki. You don't have to be if you're not.
All you ever knew was being weakened on your knees, but you only
Okay, this matchup is a pin-only elimination match.
gotta make the world know my name. I've cut my head in the clouds, my feet on the ground.
It is 1 point for the win in this matchup.
Total of 24 points available for tonight's show, just like last episode.
Grab from behind, Kasara tried to do like a German suplex on Alicia, and Alicia landed on her feet, but then got cracked in the head by ES. Andromeda, go that one. Okay, you don't have to choose if you don't want to, baby girl.
AJ, yes, you are in action tonight.
Yes, you are. You have a singles match in a triple threat. So
A singles match isn't a triple threat. It's a triple
okay, you're
threat.
in a triple threat match, all right? If you want to be specific, damn it. And Jasmine going with Empress Alicia for the win. We'll see what happens.
Andromeda likes Alicia, but she's also
Family with Kasara and ES.
yes.
So it's kind of like, yeah.
She's married to Kasara's brother Jack, and I don't know what her relation with ES would be at this point, but
Well, ES is the mother of Celine. Celine's the adoptive mother of Rose and Lily. So kind of like through blood, adoptive relation.
yeah.
So if you want, send me the specific names if you want me to remember for your moves, certain moves you want me to have written down. I will put that in the DM as well, Alicia. And I will try to get that all written down by your next matchup.
Yarp. Drop kick to the side of the head by Kasara to Alicia. ES grabbing Kasara, lifting her up, dropping her face first onto that top rope. Nice move by Alicia, grabbing that steel chair, hitting ES with it.
Kasara gets back into the ring. I don't know what she was trying to do. Missed and gets cracked in the head with that steel chair by Alicia.
I think the arena turned out well enough with all the logos.
I'm glad you appreciate it.
Also,
Quick zooming in and quick zooming out. I know. Alicia ends up on the outside of the ring. ES and Kasara battling it out. Alicia back into the fight. ES boot to the face of Kasara.
misses it though. Tries going for it again. That time it hit.
And Alicia going for a drop kick on whom I have no idea. And Alicia gets dropped throat first onto the top rope by Evil Shulky. Kasara holding on to the top rope, taking a breath. Chiropractor on the ES. I think he just paused something.
No, something froze. I think it might be the PlayStation. Let's see. Yep, I believe our PlayStation froze up on us. Either that, hold on. Let me type in the chat. Tell them we're having technical difficulties. Yep, game crashed.
We'll be back. We'll be back with part 2.